accidents always occur in the sea, which results in casualties estimated at millions of dollars. But it is rare for someone to witness such accidents, and in this video, we'll tell you some of the most serious drowning cases around the world. Hello, here Joe and Bro, and today we're gonna talk about top 10 horrific ship accidents in history.
Glory and Legend Carnival. In 2019, the passengers of two cruises were astonished by the collision of these two ships in the port of Cozumel, Mexico. Carnival Glory was trying to stand up while the smaller in size Legend had a hole in the back door, and no one knows the cause of the accident, but the official reports blame the bad weather and strong winds.
Excellent ship. This ship collided with another huge container ship, which led to the evacuation of the ship, while one of the giant cranes began to fall directly on the cargo, causing a fire, and everyone blamed the weather and the raging sea.
Crash a ship. In the images captured by the surveillance camera, a giant cargo ship suddenly appears heading straight to a ship on the quayside. It collides and crashes it as if it were a soda bottle.
The collide of two container ships. This collision occurred because one of the cargo ships was trying to pass on the approach of another ship, and the rear part of the ship got stuck in the rescue boats of another ship that was passing at the same time. And thank God no one was hurt, but the damage was massive and without any explanation.
Haiti Constitution. Sometimes accidents happen even if the ship didn't sail. In 2014, that 185-meter cargo ship had veered off course and headed to the football field of the University of Hong Kong. Then the clouds of dust began to rise, while the giant ship stopped on the football field, and the responsible is high winds and energy loss.
Comfort. In 2013, that cargo ship had been filled with 4,000 large containers and 7,000 little bit smaller. The ship was heading from Singapore to Saudi Arabia until the ship couldn't bear this weight and began to slip in half.
One of those. Although the cargo ship may be exposed to emergencies without moving in the water, this ship has encountered a strong storm in the Pacific Ocean, which led to a mess in the ship, which consists of containers with a height of 1,406 meters, including 1,800 containers filled with batteries and fireworks, and the losses amounted to $200 million. But fortunately, there were no injuries, and the ship returned to the pool.
In Verena, in New Zealand 2011, the container ship carrying crude oil had collided with coral reefs, which led to the worst marine environmental disaster in New Zealand. At the end, the captain and his assistant were sentenced to 6 months in prison.
Florence, Spirit and Alanis. What were the captains of these two ships doing? Seems like they were playing. If so, they both lost the game. And in this clip shows how one collides with another, and the weight of the two cargoes is 14,000 tons. They collide with each other, and everyone heard the sound of the collision. And strangely enough, neither of the ships issued any warning at all. And fortunately, there were no injuries.
The last accident we have is called Peace 98. That drowning accident occurred in 2006 with 1,300 passengers and 130 crew members on board a tank in the Red Sea. where 1101 people died. This Saudi ship left from Dubai heading to Egypt, and most of the passengers were Egyptians who were working in Saudi Arabia returned to their home. And was responsible for the accident is the captain of the ship. When a fire occurred at the top of the ship, and although it was close to the coast, the captain decided to continue sailing to the Egyptian port anyway.